Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Iron Josh, and I started playing this game, Dragonheir, about 3 weeks ago. It's pretty fun. There's a lot of great things about the game that I wanted to share with you guys to see if you were interested in playing with me. The other thing is, there's a few wish list items that I wanted to cover as well, so that way you kind of really get a good feel of where I'm coming from when I'm playing this game. Let's jump in. Yeah, let's go steal from somebody really quick. This is funny. One of the first things I really like about this game is the graphics. The graphics are really well done. And so if a few things are glitchy, it's because of my PC. It's not because of the game graphics itself. It's just overall really smooth, and you get a lot of good details. It's a PC game, and also you can play on your phone. And so let me just jump into, here's the character models. And so I just booted up, but as you can see, the character models are really well done. So the graphics are really good, and there's a lot of good visuals in the game as you go along. As you can see, like, the real world that you move around in is kind of like Baldur's Gate or like a Diablo type feel to it. You're just running around, but you actually get to, you know, have your different characters run with you, so that's pretty cool as well. There's different battles, so like there's like tower defense modes, there's a lot of puzzles, and so, you know, it kind of keeps you on your toes a little bit. I don't have any up front that I can run around and grab right now, but, you know, when you get into the story, they're just all over the place. So you get a lot of puzzles, you get some tower defense that you get to take your units into, and yes, your build actually affects that. So you kind of do have to mess around with it a little bit, and gives you something to play with. You know, but like, these are cool things about the game that makes it a little bit different, that kind of hooks you in. One of the cool things that I really like about this too is how fast travel is. Like, fast travel feels fast. Like I said, this is just the first time I booted up. Once the game gets going a little bit here on my PC, it's just fast. Like, you don't have to wait for anything. And so some games used to just take a little while. I know, like, some of the other franchises, they take a hot second to load. But this one here, you're just... I mean, to me, it just seems really fast. I don't know. So I think that's a thing that, you know, might seem like a very small detail to other people. But for me, when I first experienced how fast travel was, I was like, whoa. I was like, that's kind of cool. The map, you do use the map a lot. There is details on the map, like these purple ones are where you go and do your side quests, and then the ones that are kind of blank are side quests that you gotta fulfill the objective to still. So don't mind me, I'm still working on a couple of those. And you know, you do have some questing and everything. You can get to the dungeons from the map. You can just fast travel to these dungeons. You know, but most of the time I'll use this book up here. I'm still at the beginner part, but these are just cool things that I like about the game. It's kind of a different thing that you can get in there. There's a lot of choices you're gonna get to make in this game, and there's dice rolling. I don't know, because it's the first time I'm playing, I don't know if it's like you're gonna get similar rewards or if rewards change very much, but the cool thing is it kind of lets you interact with the story a little bit. Roll some dice here and there, and you never know what's gonna happen. Like, you can steal from people in this game, and based on dice rolling, yeah, let's go steal from somebody really quick. This is funny. But based on that, you can, like, have a little bit extra fun with the game. And I mean, it's just the little things of flavor that you can do. So, okay, here we go.
Are you a traveler?
Let's see if we can steal from her.
I have some
Oh, you can gift. Okay, so you have to gift her. So on these ones here, it's different. You gotta gift them different things, and then you get them up to this chest. I don't think it's really worth it, but for this one, we'll do it. We'll give her 5 of those. And so now she's friendly, and then she gives us 5 iron ore. Okay. But, you know, there is, like, different interactions. You can trade with this one. You can't trade with everybody. You can challenge most people. And so she's level 10. We'll just do a battle really quick. And so, yeah, there's, like, different things. This isn't just your normal gacha game. Like, here, check this out. This is a good example. Even though these guys are level 10, you got a pretty good example of what units will do. And then, I promise it doesn't always play this level. But, yeah, here it goes. Yeah, like, it's over. But you can just tell that they paid attention and they did some extra things inside each of the battles. And so I think it's kind of cool. There's a whole bunch of different ones too. Like, it's not just one or two. So You can play, like, unit placement is actually a thing in this game. There's little stuff hidden all over the map. And so you gotta explore a lot. So that's pretty much a ton of good things that I really, really enjoyed. In comparison to some of the other games that I played. I think that there's power spikes in this game that makes sense. They want you to play a little bit. It is a gacha game. They put it out for free, but I spent like $6 already, and I was happy with it, you know. And so, you know, there's one where you buy the character for 99 cents, and then there's one that's like $5 for every day you get something. So, you know, there's little ways, but it's not in your face. And so I really appreciate the way that they're tasteful with how they're going about. Like, this is it. This is it. You literally have to kind of find it. And so, like, that's cool to me because they're not really in your face about spending money. You can tell they put a lot of effort into the experience of this game. I really feel like the game's immersive in the sense of, you know, how you interact with the characters. I've interacted with a lot of the characters in my champion collection in the game so far. And so that's kind of cool. They introduced the characters in the story instead of just giving you a story and a background like a lot of games do. Like let's select Horus. Like, you could read this in most stories, in most games. Like, you get one of these. But to actually meet Horus in the story and get to know him, and like they wrote him like an attitude and personality, that was really cool to me. And so that's just really a good synthetic way to express yourself through your game when you're developing something. And so I really appreciate that. You know, there are a couple things that I wish that the game did have. And, you know, these aren't like negatives on the game, but in some other games, like, they really do give you a way to customize like your campground and stuff. And, you know, even if it's like 99 cents for like a skin pack, I think it would be kind of cool if I could show up to somebody else's campground and see like they had like a different color forge, or like if their horn was a little different, or if their horn was over here. You know, not doing too much major with the camp or anything, but just kind of making it my own. Like, or maybe I could change this to green or blue, or maybe they put designs on there. That'd be kind of cool. And just give us an opportunity to make this a little bit more ours instead of just a really generic feel. But, you know, like, there's little things. One of the things I wish was easier is, like, understanding team comps. You have to, there's a learning curve for this, and you have to kind of dive in. So the team comps aren't really... It's tougher to see where they're good and how to use the units. So if you click through here, you gotta like check through the comments, and there's like an official walkthrough. They say attack and accuracy, gladiator, arena, but other than that, he's like fear and healing. But a lot of people are telling me to build him attack, and so he's in the back row a lot, right? Like, it doesn't say anywhere to like put him in the back row. So I don't know. You don't know unless you try him a couple times. So I feel like some of the things for team building could be a little easier. But yeah, as far as knowing where to put him, or put at most of these units, like if it says defense, we can figure that out. But some of these units that are support, they go in the front. Like Quaist is a support unit. She's like a frontliner. So... I don't know, I wish they would like make this a little bit more apparent as to where they go. Getting from dungeon to dungeon, you get used to this book. You just get used to it. At first kind of learning which one was the dungeons wasn't really apparent, so that takes a second. I was using the map way too much and like kind of cruising around. So I wish like they would kind of separate the dungeons out of here, because you're gonna spend a lot of time in the dungeons. I don't know where they would put it, but maybe like down here next to the camp. Like if they could just cut this out of here and put that in like maybe down here next to the camp, I think that'd be pretty cool, because then I could just hot click to the dungeons. You know, like the places I'm going to the most, I wish I could hot click to, and then not have to go in, you know, because it brings me here first. I'd rather at least bring me to here, because this is where I'm going. Or maybe you like double click camp in it, I don't know, and like it pops out. Something easy, though. One of the things I wish that they would make easier as well is these private chats. Like, I have to come in here and remove all these private chats. One by one. There isn't a way... Here's a good one. I'm going to do this just for the video. When I'm summoning a unit, like, I want to be able to interact and see my units more. So, for instance, I'm going to summon this just for the video, even though I'm saving. And I haven't played this game before. I'm some new guy off the street. Most of my friends are. So when you're summoning a hero in a 5-stack, this is not a 5-stack. This is a 1-stack. But when you're summoning a hero in like a 5-stack, it doesn't really bring you to this screen, and you can't really see their skills. And there's other places where, and you can't interact as fast as you'd want to interact. For example, let me go to a dungeon. I want to interact with my units a little bit more streamlined. So right here, I want to be able to pause. If I could pause right here, like, what do I got to do? I got to click this. But like, I want to click my units and see their skills. Like, I want to see his skills. I want to be able to click and hold. I want to be able... I don't know how to do that. And so, you can't even come up here. Like, for me as a new guy, I want to be able to click and hold their skills. And see what they're doing. See what they're capable of doing in a battle. So it's easier for me to, like, look at things and learn. I really like how I can see the damage... and the healing and the defense. I really enjoy that. That's really well done. And so we'll just get to the end of this. Don't laugh at how I'm only stuck on level 8. I don't appreciate people making comments about that. That's not what this video is about. Alright. And so this is one of the things that I'm talking about. Is after a run, I just want to sell. Like, if I want to sell a bunch of them together... Like, right now I have to sell this one, and then yes, and then I go through obtain, and then if I didn't want that, I'd sell that, and then if I didn't want that, like, I'd sell that. But, like, it just takes a second to click through everything, and I wish I could just be like, bing, bang, boom, sell, 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 and I'm good. And so one other thing I would really enjoy, as a new person, a new player, I don't know what these min-max rolls are. And so, because we don't know what the min-max rolls are, I don't know if this is good or not. I don't even know if I want to keep this, or if it's all the same. Like, if it's all the same, it's all the same, but I don't think it is, because I see different percentages all the time. And so, I'd like to know what the min-max rolls are, if I just hold this, have it pop up, or if it's in parentheses or something, or if there's a little bit of a guide somewhere, maybe up here, I don't know. But those are just something that I'd wish I'd see, so it's easier for me to learn and get a grip on. Refine it, yeah, that's the other thing. So, I want to upgrade my gear. Right from after crafting. So I know this is good for the video right here. So we'll forge this. Okay, great, perfect. I get it. I want to refine it. I want to figure out if I want this right now. I want to put, like, I want a refine button. That'd be really cool. If there was a refine button here, that'd be so cool. And, you know, then I can figure out if I want to keep it or just sell it. Because right now I have to figure that out. I have to keep it. And then I have to remember where it is. And so then you have to go over to your bag. Your bag actually tells you that it's new somewhere in here. And so I wish I could just refine it and then sell it there. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe they'll put that in. I don't know. I like how you can do this. This is cool. I like how we can see these. You should be able to see these in more places. Like, the Vortex, I would love to be able to see what units they're running and, like, what they're doing. Maybe not, though, because that's kind of competitive, I guess. But overall, the graphics on this game, like, everything involved with playing, there's so far fresh events, a great adventure, a great story. I give this game a solid 7.5 out of 10. And after a few weeks, I've even recommended it to a few people. So... those are my honest thoughts about this Dragonheir game so far. And yeah, hats off to the developers. I think you did a great job. Keep up the good work, and I look forward to seeing what's more in store. Take care, everybody, and thanks for watching the video.